Hello everyone, welcome back to another What If story. Today we are going to be covering What If Turles was on Vegeta's squad with part 5 of the series. But before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. It will only motivate me to continue doing more content. But with all that said, let's begin. Cell has finally arrived in this scenario, being able to absorb Android 17 and 18 and becoming perfect. Then he decided to let the Z fighters have a fighting chance by letting them train for 10 days. But now, let's continue. A day would have passed since the last part. Vegeta and Trunks has exited the time chamber, but this time in the time chamber, Vegeta actually decided to train with Trunks, seeing that there are now more fighters who are stronger than him. Goku, Turles, future Turles, and now Piccolo, Vegeta, and Trunks would exit the time chamber. Vegeta would have a shocked expression on his face, seeing Broly again, asking what is he doing here? And how is he not in this rageful Super Saiyan form? And Piccolo and Turles would explain everything, but Vegeta would just scoff before he and Trunks flies off to test their power against Perfect Cell. Turles would tell Vegeta not to, Vegeta would just ignore him, and Trunks would just follow Vegeta so he doesn't die. Now, Turles and future Turles would go into the time chamber before they begin to train. Turles would ask his future self if he had found Vegeta in space, and Turles would say that he did talk to him before the androids attacked, and he told him that he was going to a planet called Vampa. But Turles never helped him on the planet, so with no way to escape the planet because of Turles not joining him in the battle against Broly, Vegeta is killed by a blast from Broly. Turles would be surprised to hear this. That means without him even knowing, he saved Vegeta from his death. Turles and future Turles would master Super Saiyan, but present Turles would think about unlocking that Evil Saiyan form that Vegeta unlocked and stack it on top of the Super Saiyan form. But future Turles would not like this. What if the power is too strong and they might blow up because of the power of eating a fruit? He would do it. He doesn't really have a problem with it. But right now, he doesn't believe that they'll be strong enough to actually contain the power of the fruit alongside their Super Saiyan form. Turles would think that this makes sense, so he would just stick to his master Super Saiyan form. So Turles and future Turles would exit the time chamber and master Super Saiyan, like Vegeta and Trunks were. Broly would ask Goku if he will be able to reach that form in the time, reach the Super Saiyan transformation. Goku would sweat drop, telling Broly that he needs more practice since his Super Saiyan form is different from the others. His Super Saiyan form is way stronger than theirs. Broly would understand before Gohan and future Gohan goes into the time chamber, and they'll master Super Saiyan. But the two Gohans will notice that they have the potential to go beyond the level of Super Saiyan, maybe a level called Super Saiyan 2? The two Gohans would train to achieve this form, and they're close to achieving the transformation, but it looks like they need a little trigger for the transformation. The two Gohans would exit the time chamber and would tell Goku that there is a level beyond the Super Saiyan form. They achieved it once and says that it is possible, but there seems to be a trigger that needs to happen before they reach the transformation. Goku would thank his sons for the info before he walks up to Piccolo and asks him if he wants to go into the time chamber first. But Piccolo would decline, saying that Goku and Broly's training is more important. Goku would ask if Piccolo is sure he and Broly might eat up all of the food in the time chamber, and Piccolo would say that he and his future self really only needs water, so that should not be a problem. Goku would notice this. I would ask Piccolo, why doesn't he and his future self go with him and Broly into the time chamber? The meditation skills of Piccolo could help alongside his martial arts. Piccolo would think about this and would think that is a good idea. So after packing some extra food and water, Goku, Piccolo, future Piccolo, and Broly enters the time chamber, and they will train together in there, with Goku deciding to train up Broly's mind and spirit. So the first few months will contain of meditation sessions and light sparring. Once that was out of the way, the next thing to do was to help Broly control his power. They will start with the Ikari form, and after a month, Broly is able to control the transformation thanks to all the meditation training from Goku and the two Piccolos. Now next is for Broly to control his Super Saiyan form, but this form is way more difficult to control. This will lead into Goku and the two Piccolos being massively injured sometimes, but Goku thought it could be a secret weapon to defeat Cell. Goku, Broly, and the two Piccolos would agree that Broly should only transform into his Super Saiyan form as a last resort. Goku would also have mastered Super Saiyan in his time, but even with the info from the two Gohan, he was unable to unlock Super Saiyan 2. Soon the Cell games would begin, with everyone going to the Cell game, and the first person to step up to Cell was still Goku. But in this timeline, Goku is stronger than in canon, so when he fights Cell, he was able to do way better against Cell. So Goku would almost kill Cell with an instant transmission Kamehameha, but Cell would get a bigger Zenkai than in canon, so Goku would give up sooner than in canon. Piccolo would get ready to step up next, not getting mad because he knew that there was no way Goku was able to kill Cell at this point. But future and present Turles would argue because even though Goku is stronger than them individually, if they team up, they will be able to defeat Cell. The two Gohans would also want to battle since they are actually stronger than Goku. But Broly would actually step up, asking if he is able to fight. Goku would like this idea of Broly fighting because he never fought anyone with his new controlled power. And Broly is also stronger than him in his Akari form, and is possibly stronger than the two half-breed Saiyans. Piccolo, since he did train Broly as well, will agree. It's not like Gohan is being thrown at Cell, who is just not even a preteen yet, since he is only like 9 years old. And Broly actually being a grown man and a little older than Goku, Piccolo won't mind Broly actually jumping in. But if Broly does need help, Piccolo will jump in though. Broly would thank everyone for allowing him to fight, and Cell would be kind of excited to battle Broly, since he does not have any data on Broly. The battle will begin with Broly transforming into the Akari form before Broly rushes at Cell, before the two begin to clash, with the two being very evenly matched.
Who in the hell is this? Things won't go as well for you. I'll dismantle you quickly. You would dare mock me? You will pay! You'll never win, no matter how strong you become.
Cell would be shocked to see that Broly is actually able to keep up with him, but Cell will not lose this battle. Cell will power up using the techniques of the other fighters. A Dokkan from Tien, a Tienzan from Krillin, a Wolfing Fist from Yamcha, even a Paralysis magic ability from Chaozu, a Gallic Gun from Vegeta, a Special Beam Cannon from Piccolo, a Kill Driver from Turles, and a Kamehameha from Goku and the two Gohans. With all of these abilities, Broly is overpowered by Cell, but Broly does adapt in this battle, so this will lead into Cell deciding to use Cell Juniors to help him in the battle, and this is able to fully be able to defeat Broly. And for fun, Cell will spawn Cell Juniors to fight the Z Fighters. The other Saiyans will power up into Super Saiyan as everyone fights their Cell Junior. But Piccolo is able to defeat his Cell Jr. first. So while Broly is being defeated by Cell, Piccolo jumps in, while Cell is getting ready to finish off Broly with a Ki Blast Piccolo will kick the energy blast out of the way and will try to battle Cell. He will tell Broly that it is okay to let out all of his rage now, but Broly will be reluctant. He will say that he is not able to control it. What if he accidentally kills someone like Piccolo? But then he will see Piccolo thrown into the air as multiple death beams hit Piccolo before he falls to the ground, lifeless. Cell will grab Piccolo by his antenna as he laughs, but this is where Broly snaps. But not only him, multiple other Saiyans snap. Goku, Gohan, and future Gohan. Goku trained with Piccolo for years. He is like another family member, since he has always left the Sun family. And Piccolo is the master of the two Gohans. And even though this Piccolo is not future Gohan's, he hates to see Piccolo die again. He didn't expect this to happen. And power is just waiting to burst inside him. The Sun family would look at Cell as they get ready to fight Cell and Broly. Broly is enraged because Piccolo and Goku, they were his first masters. He never really had any training before them, and he's actually grown to like them. He thought that Earth can be another home. He was accepted by these people, even though he was a brutish Saiyan. So he would want to avenge Piccolo, to show him that he won't be scared to unleash his power anymore. The four Saiyans would yell as they unlock Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. The three members of the Sun family would look at Cell as they get ready to fight Cell. Cell would begin to laugh, but before he was able to say anything, he hears a "That's enough out of you. You killed Piccolo. Now you die." It's Broly. He will punch Cell, and Cell will go flying, but Broly will appear behind Cell and swings him around before he gets ready to blast Cell. The Sun family, not wanting Cell to recover, would also jump in as they launch a Masenko. Broly, seeing this, would smile as he also powers up a Masenko. The blast would be launched at Cell as he yells and is killed for good. Everyone will power down, but Broly is shocked. He was able to control his Super Saiyan form for this battle. He doesn't know if he was able to transform again, but he will find out in training. Dende will still be the god of Earth, so the Dragon Balls will revive everyone killed by Cell, because he was never revived by the Dragon Balls before. He was just revived by the Namekian Dragon Balls, and those are completely different. And Piccolo saw everything on King Kai's planet and was impressed by Broly's power. The future warriors would also say goodbye, going back to their timeline, knowing that they are all able to defeat the androids. President Turles would tell future Turles where New Namek is, since he'll be the one to go there, thanks to Goku and King Kai. But with the Cell Saga ending, and with there being a 7-year time skip, that is where we are going to end off this part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content. And if you ever wonder what I've done by me, if anything isn't clear in the video and you need an explanation, or I just messed up on the story of Dragon Ball, then leave a comment down below. But with all that said, I'll see you all in the next video. See ya, and until we meet again.